Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Fi and today we're going to be diving into what will soon be improving, okay? And we'll also take a look at what you are leaving behind as well. So what I need for you guys to do is to get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing between the 3 butterflies that I have before you. So really take a look at the butterflies and see which one is really calling out to you. And when you know which one that is, then go ahead and click the description box down below and then click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most drawn to. And then I will see you at your pile selection. Before you go, please make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to join the fam. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, please check out my Instagram and my TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Hello everyone that chose the lavender butterfly. This will be your reading. So today we're going to be looking at, sorry that the camera's shaking. Today we're going to be looking at, what's improving in your life, where you're receiving upgrades. And we're also going to be looking at what is leaving your life. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in and see what it is that will be improving. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Okay, so for your first card, you have Child Divine. It says light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So I feel like what's improving is your connection with source, God, spirit, okay? The divine. Your connection with the divine is improving. I feel like you guys are getting closer to that. It's like that very special feeling outside of yourself. It's like when you first get into maybe a new religion, or when you first get into spirituality and you're like learning about so much stuff and you're like connecting with the angels and connecting with your spirit guides and just connecting with yourself deeper, and it's just and learning your own divinity as well. So it's just like these things are going to be improving. I feel like if you've been feeling disconnected for some reason, I'm feeling that energy where you may have been feeling like very disconnected from source, your connection is going to be improving. And I feel like you were never really disconnected. I feel like you were just probably imbalanced, because that's what happens when you're not in balance and in flow. Is sometimes you feel disconnected but you're not disconnected, or even sometimes they may disconnect you in order for you to focus more on the physical, so that way you can have that balance in your life. So that's probably what was going on for you, but again, take it for how it resonates. So what's improving? Your connection with source, spirit, the divine, the creator of all, okay? Whatever it is that you believe in, but the divine, your connection with that energy source is improving. So I feel like things you may feel because this energy is improving. You may feel more happier. You may feel more at peace. You may even feel this energy of just like freedom and just this energy of peace. So that's improving, especially if you haven't been feeling very peaceful, if you haven't been feeling very positive, and you just haven't really been feeling like there's any support. I see here that the support in the spiritual realm is going to be majorly improved, and you're going to feel more supported and feel less alone. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. And also, especially with this being the shadow being an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. If you've been feeling like life has been smacking you up, okay, if you've been feeling like life has been hitting you and just like you just don't know what to do, like you just keep getting knocked down, I see here that what will be improving is that energy. You're no longer going to be feeling like life is just beating the shit out of you, okay? You're gonna feel like, okay, I can get back up and I can win this and I can keep moving forward without it being so much trauma, drama, and like weight. Like a weight is being lifted off of your shoulders. Okay, yes, because I feel like you're giving it to God, and that is when the weight is lifted, when you just say, God, I'm gonna let you handle this one, okay? So next card we have is Scribe, light attribute, preserving knowledge and information. Shadow attribute, altering altering facts or plagiarizing altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Okay, so I feel like this is saying that what will be improving is that it's like you're not going to be listening to the lies that you may tell yourself or that others tell you. It's like you're looking for the facts. You're looking for the actual facts. You're not going to be listening to other people's opinions on what they think you should be doing or what they think your life should be, or even those negative opinions that you may have in your own mind. You're not listening to that. You're focusing on the facts and you're focusing on gaining knowledge and wisdom that is beneficial to you. So I see that that is improving. It's like you're no longer like you're after the facts, you're after the actual information that will actually help you rather than information that isn't even the truth, you know? So and spirit source, God, the divine, will be helping you to receive and achieve that knowledge and that wisdom that you're looking for. Next, we have damsel, light attribute, understanding the nature of healthy romance, inspires you to rely on yourself. Shadow attributes, waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. Ooh. Okay, so with this damsel card, I feel like if you've had some issues with codependency in the past, I feel like what is improving is that you're no longer going to be feeling codependent on other people or feeling like, you know, you need to be in that codependent energy or having those type of relationship dynamics. You're no longer going to be entertaining that because you're going to see that that is not beneficial for you. So that is going to be improving. I also see here is that you're going to be finding more, you're going to be getting more independent, okay? Finding your own independence and freeing yourself from certain relationships that never really served you in the first place. I feel like you're going to be open to receiving help from others, but you're also not going to be dependent on that help. Like, it's like, yeah, you can help me, but like, I'm not going to be dependent on your help. And I'm appreciative of it, but it's not like, you know, it's something that I'm, again, dependent on. Something about being dependent is major here. And I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of reflecting. And I also see here what's improving. The relationships in your life are most definitely going to be improving. It's like you're going to be able to set healthy boundaries with people and actually have relationships that are beneficial to you and that really uplift you. Is what I'm seeing. So relationships in your life are going to be improving as well. So, and I see that because what I see here overall is that you guys are really working on yourself, working on bettering yourself. And as you do that, of course, things are going to be changing around you. Of course, relationships are going to be improving and things like that, especially when you focus in on yourself and really put that energy and effort towards making sure you're good and your life is better and your mental health is good and your physical health is good and everything is good, you know? So I see that for you. What else will be improving? Let's see, what deck do I want to use? Yeah, what else will be improving? I'll use this deck. Okay, so we have here, tell it like it is. So I love this for you. This is telling me that you guys will really be speaking up and using your voice more and really allowing yourself to be heard, okay? You're not going to be afraid to speak your voice. That's why I'm saying you're setting healthy boundaries. You're really speaking the truth and focusing in on your truth and following that, right? And not really allowing for maybe negative self-talk or negative talk from other people. It's like you're not allowing any of that. It's like this is like I'm hearing this is your no bullshit era. Okay, era. It's like you're not taking any bullshit all 2023 and the following years. This reading is timeless. So yeah, you're not taking any bullshit, and I love that for you. That's improving. Your bullshit level of what you would take normally is improving. You're like, I'm not taking this shit no more. Okay, we have emotional baggage. Okay, so with emotional baggage coming out for what's improving. So I feel like if you felt like you're like a damaged person in some way, or you're wounded, you're scarred, and you just feel like I just heard no one will ever love me. Like, if you've been feeling that type of energy, know that that energy is improving. That those traumatic those traumatic experiences that you've had in the past, they don't define you. Only you can define who you are, and you're gonna be letting that energy go. That old past emotional baggage energy is leaving. So I see that is improving. Now we're gonna look into what it is that you are letting go of, okay? And I think we're gonna dive into the tarot for that one. So what is group 1 letting go of? What is group 1 letting go of? What is group 1? Hold on, sorry. There we go. What is group 1 letting go of? Ooh. See, the devil fell out with the Hierophant, okay? And that's just telling me these two together is like you were committed. You know, this is like something that I just recently like was gaining knowledge about, which is sometimes we can like subconsciously desire the pain, and that's such a hard and tough thing to hear. So really take that for how it resonates, because if you immediately reject it, make sure you really think about why you're immediately rejecting that idea of a part of ourselves being attracted to the pain, okay, or being drawn to the pain and the abuse or the toxicity, okay? Keep this is something to really think about. This is deep thoughts that need to be had. I feel like what you're leaving behind is that energy of being drawn to the pain, being drawn to that, because you're drawn to it because that's what you've known. That's what you've known for a while. So obviously you're drawn to it because it's something that you're used to. It's not something that scares you really, because you've been through it. So it's like, okay, well, I've done this already. But with the Hierophant and the devil, I feel like you're releasing yourself and freeing yourself from any ideas or any thought processes or any because this could be like religion, this could be like relationships, this could even be a marriage, okay? I'm getting that it could be multiple different things, but whatever it is for you personally, you're freeing yourself from it. It's toxic and you're freeing yourself from it. So you're letting go of that toxic relationship, that toxic marriage, that toxic way of thinking, that toxic religion, that any structure maybe that has been built and instilled in you since you were a child. You're letting that shit go. Any of that shit that was toxic, you're letting it go. You learn that it's acceptable to take abuse, or it's acceptable to take someone cheating on you and just keep dealing with it, you're letting that go. And I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, what I also see in 5 of Pentacles at the back of the deck, what I also see that you're letting go and leaving behind is fear of being alone. You're leaving behind the fear of being alone and going it alone and, doing everything by yourself and on your own. So you're leaving that fear behind. And you're no longer afraid to take care of your business by yourself, okay? And you're no longer afraid to be by yourself. And I feel like sometimes we stay in toxic situations because we're afraid to be by ourselves. But what I see here, what I see here is that by yourself is the way to go, okay? Yes, be open to receiving and accepting help from others and things like that. Be open to good energy. But if the energy is not serving you, you're letting that shit go. That's what I'm seeing that you're leaving behind. You're letting that go, and you're focusing on what energy does serve you, what does give to you, what does make you feel good. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys, group number 1. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram and my TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. Not required, but greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Hello, group number 2. Okay, I forgot. Okay, hello, group number 2. So this will be your reading, okay? We're going to be looking at what is improving in your life, what will be improving, and we're also going to be looking at what it is that you're leaving behind. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get started with your oracle cards and see what we have. So for your first card, we have victim. It says light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attribute, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Inability to maintain personal boundaries. Okay, so obviously what's improving is your inability to maintain personal boundaries. If you let people walk all over you, if you feel like you're the victim a lot of the times, like why is this happening to me? Why is this always happening to me? Like, that's improving. That mentality and that energy is improving, okay? But again, take it for how it resonates. Again, this is similar to another pile. I feel like you're not going to be taking no shit, okay? Like I said in the previous pile, not going to be taking no shit all 2023 and whenever you're watching this, not going to be taking any shit, okay? With this victim card, it's like, no. Okay, no. Like I said, boundaries. Like someone is testing you, talking about you, hating on you. You're not entertaining that energy, and you're not going to allow anybody in your circle that has that energy, because you recognize that you're better than that and you're better than that energy, and you are not going to allow someone else to victimize you or to put you in a position to make you feel like you're less than. So I see that improving. Let's see what else we have here. We have bully, okay? Light attribute highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Okay, so I see that how this is connected. Like if this is you victimizing your own self, again, why is this always happening to me? Like, why me? Like, da, da, da. Remember, because don't they say that like life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, right? Because again, whatever toxic situation or whatever bad situation or challenge that's happening that makes you feel like, why me, is really not a why me situation. It's just a situation that you need to learn from. So I see that that's improving, like that mentality. If you have that mentality, sometimes that's improving. So whether this is someone outside of outside of yourself attacking you or trying to victimize you, you're standing up for yourself, be it to someone else or even to your own self, is what I'm seeing. So I love that. That's improving. And then at the shadow attribute says conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. Wow. So I feel like if those that chose group 2 have this like fear of getting hurt, I feel like and a fear of like letting people in because you're afraid of being hurt by them, I see that that is improving too. Like you're not going to push people away anymore, or you're going to learn to not push people away just because you're afraid that they may hurt you. So this is good. That means that the connections in your life, relationships, romantic relationships or friendships, I see that that's going to be improving as well. Yeah, and I feel like this is also talking about you guys conquering your own inner fears. Whatever those fears may be, you're conquering them and you're not going to let them stop you or victimize you as well. Because it's like, I feel like group 2, you want more for yourself. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of drive. You have a lot of energy within you. And it's like, you want more for yourself. But sometimes, like me, this is like me, you're like afraid to go after, or afraid to achieve, afraid to put yourself out there because you're afraid that you're going to get abused because you've possibly been in an abusive situation before. Take that for how it resonates. I know that I have, and that's probably why I am sometimes afraid to take action or put myself out there or things like that. So if you have that same energy, have those same fears, know that that will be improving. Okay, it will be improving because I feel like your self-talk is going to be improving as well. So it's like you're gaining confidence. You're not going to allow for yourself or anybody else to walk over you. You're going to set those boundaries up. And I'm hearing people pleaser. So sometimes, baby, you even have that energy of the people pleaser, which I know that I can relate. Okay. You're going to be letting that energy of the people pleaser go, because I feel like you're going to be more worried about taking care of yourself and pleasing yourself and making sure that you're good. And there's nothing wrong with that. Next, we have gossip. Oh, light attributes. Awakens considerations for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow attributes. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information. betraying confidences, okay. And this is all about like other people and their influence. So I feel like this is like a side note, okay? Jot this down because your spirit guides are coming through and saying like, I feel like you're very empathic, group number 2. Okay, I feel like you're very empathic, and I feel like what people say or do, like you're very sensitive. So when someone says something in an attack mode, whether they know that they're saying it in attack mode or not, because you feel it, because it hurts like knives, right, to the heart. So I feel like what people say and what they do can sometimes, a lot of the times, heavily affect you, group number 2. And I feel like your spirit guides are like, you need to work on creating that boundary, creating those boundaries, creating those visualization of the wall around you for protection and, protecting yourself, because these people don't deserve to be in your energetic field, or their words, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions. They don't have to be inside of you. They don't have to be inside of you. You can release that energy. You can let go of that energy. Okay. And I also feel like, I feel like you're a very compassionate person. That's why in group 2, that butterfly in that picture that I chose, it's like there's a lot of red. There's a lot of beautiful, like, red like colors. So it's all like with you guys really need that security, that protection, that grounding is very important for you guys, group number 2. And I feel like the more that you ground, the more that you meditate, the more that you visualize those protective techniques, that's going to help you when dealing with people or even yourself that would like bully you or put you down, or those toxic energies. You know what I'm saying, right? So that's going to help you when you really work on that those grounding techniques and protection techniques for those empaths. I even have like a video on that on my channel, so you can check that out as well. Let me see, is there anything else that I wanted to say? Okay, so we're going to keep going and look at what's improving for group number 2. Group 2. Claim your energy. Yeah. Like, I feel like, again, you guys are so powerful. Hold on. I'm going to get one more card. You guys are so powerful. You guys are powerful empaths like me. Powerful empaths. Okay. All right. So what will be improving? We have updates to your system. Yeah. That's why I feel like yes. I really feel like this is a sensitive time for you guys. Whenever you're seeing this is a sensitive time. So it's a sensitive time because you're having these upgrades to your system. That's why your spirit guides came through, because it's like don't allow for other people's energies and what they have going on to truly affect you to your core, because it's all like a big learning lesson. It's like you're in the classroom. You're in the classroom and you're learning and you're growing, and it's all a part of the upgrades. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that maybe people are trying to trigger you with it's for a reason and purpose. Okay, it's for a reason and purpose, and I feel like that purpose is to trigger your own upgrades, trigger your system. I feel this message so heavily because that happens to me a lot of the times. You might be even a light worker. You could be a starseed. Or resonate with that energy. But it's like when you're that light worker, when you're that starseed, when you're that earth angel, when you're that empath, you deal with certain situations that are so heavy, so dark, but these dark situations trigger inner wisdom in you and trigger those light codes that are within you that need to be accessed in order for you to level up. So that's kind of what's happening, and that's a major, massive message. So I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Okay. And with claim your energy, again, sometimes the energy that you're feeling is not your own. So I see that what's improving for you guys is that you're going to be really taking back the energy that maybe you've given to other people that don't deserve it. Okay. Again, focusing on yourself, taking back the energy that you gave to other people that don't deserve it, so that way you can have that energy back for yourself. Also, it's like if people have abused you, you know, and hurt you in some way, and you feel like they've taken something wonderful from you, like the best parts of you from you, know that that is not the case, and you can take your energy back at any time. Okay. And I feel like your spirit guides are saying that as well, but you will be doing that, and I see that as something that is improving. Like you're like, it's like that final, it's like being fed up for like the last time. It's like that last straw. It's like it's that last straw that I'm seeing here. What's improving is like you're and then it's back in the deck, the day you plant the seed, right? So it's like you guys are finally like planting the seed to have better for yourself in your life. You're no longer claiming any victim mentality, and you're moving on from that toxicity for sure. And you're thriving, period. You're going to be thriving. I feel like what's happening and what's improving is very spiritual, and it's between you, yourself, God, your spirit guides. It's all like this big, how do I say this? It's all this big lesson. It's all this big lesson. And we're going to be looking at what is leaving your life. We're going to be looking at what is leaving your life. Okay, what's leaving your life? Even though we talked a lot about what's leaving your life, right? That victim mentality, that caring about what other people think, those bullies that won't let you just live your best life, okay? So I see that is leaving your life. I feel like you're going to be more protected. What's leaving your life? Okay, and I see the Three of Swords popping out, and then we do have the High Priestess. Back in the deck, we have the Four of Cups. What is leaving your life? I feel like the energies that... Hold on. Oh, I thought I felt a card drop. What's leaving your life? I feel like the energies that don't belong, the energies that don't serve you, the energies that just... I feel like also, like, if you're not happy with your life, you haven't been happy with your life, that's leaving. Like, you're going to be a lot happier is what I'm sensing. Justice. Hold on. So we got Justice, Major Arcana, High Priestess, Major Arcana. This is you, though, the High Priestess. Like, you're very spiritually gifted. And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. It's like you're moving on. We'll start with the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. You're moving on from that hurt, that mental hurt, that emotional hurt, that pain that was like, that's been inside of you for a while. You're moving on, and you're letting that shit go. Like, you're letting it go. And you're ending certain relationships and situations that just, it's gonna be painful because you're very sensitive. You're an empath, so it's like can't really escape that, right? You're just going to, but you are going to be guided towards releasing certain pains, and that's something that you're going to be leaving behind. Pains, things that should have ended long ago. Okay, let's see what else we have. So yeah, the High Priestess and Justice. I see that you're looking at things differently with this High Priestess. You're looking at things differently, and I also see that a lot of things will be revealed. Again, there's so much wisdom, there's so much knowledge that you're gaining from situations, even with people, because, you know, contracts and stuff like that. It's like, how do I say this? You're leaving behind I don't know how to say this because I'm getting different messages. I feel like for a long time, you felt like you haven't received your justice. Like, you felt like you've been victimized, right? You felt like you've been the victim. Like, why is this happening to me? Why does this always happen to me? Like, when will I get my justice? When will I get my just due? And I feel like what's leaving behind is that feeling of, when will I get my just due? When will life start working out for me? I see that's what you're leaving behind. And it's like, you're no longer going to be questioning that, because you're just going to adapt. Like, you're just going to like let that shit go, so that way that you are not like, you're not worrying about the future anymore, because you're just going to intuitively know that things will get better. Like that's why you're getting these upgrades as well. Like you'll just know that things are going to get better. You just know it in your intuition, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, that things will get better, that they will get their karma, that this is not going to be like this forever. So you're leaving behind that energy of like, oh, I'm hearing woe is me. You're leaving behind that energy like woe is me, that type of energy. But yeah, so that's what I got for you guys, group number 2. This reading went on, so I hope that you got what you needed from it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram and my TikTok is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated. So I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Hello, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be diving into your reading now. We're going to be looking at what will be improving and what it is that you're going to be leaving behind, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into your reading, and we're going to start out with your oracle cards that I already have pulled. So for your first oracle card, we have Shapeshifter, okay? It says light attributes, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment, okay? I feel like with this shapeshifter, for one, the first message that I'm getting is that you're going to be seeing things for how they truly are rather than how you would like them to be, okay? Or how you think they are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to be separating that. It's not going to be you seeing things how you think that they are rather than you seeing things as truly as they are, okay? And I also see what will be improving is your outer physical, like your physical appearance, your skin, things like that. Like you're going to be changing on the outside as well as the inside. You're actually going to be, I feel like, leveling up in many different ways. There's different levels to the changes that you're going to be creating in your life, group 3. I also wanted to say the butterfly that you chose, beautiful, like orangey, yellowy type colors. So I see that you guys are gaining more confidence. I see that you guys are much more creative. I see that you guys feel more confident and powerful within your own self. And I see that you guys are really going to be having the energy to make it through tough situations and challenges. I want to say like with ease. I really want to say with ease, but again, you know, to each its own. It may be different for different people. So for your next card, we have Delente. I'm probably not saying that right. Dilettante, something like that. Okay. Light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Okay. Ooh, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay. Shadow attribute, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Oh, wow. I see that. Yeah, okay. So again, I do feel like you guys are very creative individuals. Those that chose group number 3, very creative. So I feel like you're going to be having so many ideas and things like that. I see what's going to be improving, again, those ideas, that creative energy and things like that. But I also see that I feel like you're just going to be true to your authentic self when it comes to your own creations. It's not like you're going to be pretending like you are more than what you are. You're just going to be giving people the truth of who you are. Hey, this is me. You're either going to love me or you're not. And that's just that on that, okay? I see that for you guys. I also feel like there's certain new projects and things that you're going to be getting into creatively that will just start to come easy to you. Like it's just something that you're just going to be able to pick up really fast and really take off with it. So I see that for you guys, something you're going to be picking up, like maybe you're going to be learning how to paint, and then you find out that you're excellent at it. Or maybe you're going to pick up tarot and find out you're excellent at it and it just takes off. Something like that is going to be happening for you guys, or may have already happened. And I see that that's improving, and I see that some of you guys will be able to make money off of it as well. But also, I feel like there's this thing too as well, like if you're already a creator of some sorts, because I feel like group 3 pile is the creators, the dreamers, the creators. I see that you guys are going to be looking at your creations and doing your creations out of passion and not out of wanting to gain something back. And that's a lesson that I've been learning within my own self, which is having to quiet that voice in my head that is unhappy for not receiving more for what it is that I do. But then it's like, check yourself, because are you doing this because you want to receive, or are you doing this because you want to give? Okay, so and I feel, and you know, everything that I do creatively is because I want to give, because I have this desire and this feeling inside of me that I must create, I must give. So it's for the giving, it's not for the receiving. So I feel like you guys are going to be that energy, if you've dealt with that feeling, like, you know, sometimes feeling like, well, I should be receiving more, I should receive. You're going to be, that energy is going to be improving. And because of that, that's going to allow for more creations, because you're giving yourself the freedom to just be and do without worrying about anything superficial, okay, or receiving anything back. Wow. So next we have child orphan, light attributes, independence based on learning to let go. Independence based on learning to go it alone. All right. Conquering fear of surviving. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that was a thing. Fear of surviving. Shadow attributes. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. I feel like in regards to, like, because you guys, again, you know, if you don't resonate with that energy or archetype of being the creator, then maybe this pile isn't for you. But I feel like you guys, again, are the creators. So I feel like sometimes you may even feel like, okay, I put this project out there, I put this out here, and you know, what if people don't like it? What if people don't accept it? What if people don't gravitate towards it? You know, or what if they do like it, and then later on they realize they don't like it, and they just don't want anything to do with me. These what ifs and these feelings of fears of being abandoned, I see that you guys are going to be letting that go. I see that that is going to be improving for you guys that chose group number 3. Okay. I see that you guys are going to be feeling very independent. Like I said, that confidence to where it's like, even if you choose to not rock with me anymore, I will still be okay. I will still be whole. Even if you're gone, I will still be whole. Okay. I see that for you guys. Now we're going to be looking into some more of what will be improving for group number 3. Too many cards. Let's see. Group 3, what will be improving? Same cards as before. I feel like each pile was kind of connected in some way, maybe. I feel this for you. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So at the back of the deck, we have hope on the horizon. I feel like, yes. Like, yes. If you've been asking spirit or your spirit guides, will things get better? Like, do I have something to look forward to? If you've been asking that question, hope is on the horizon. That's a yes. That's a massive yes. Okay. And then these other cards we have here, on fire, period. Like, I feel like this is you. You're sprinkling and sprinkling your creations and your passion and your fire and your inspiration, your ideas. You're putting it all out there. You're putting it all out there with no fears of, you know, what people may say or if people may abandon you. You're throwing it out there because you know you're on fire. You know that you have something gold, something good, and you're really just gonna let it out. We also have no strings attached. This is about you guys not being so attached to results or attached to what it is that you're creating. This is card 44, by the way. So you're also creating stability in your life. It kind of just comes with the gig, okay? You're putting out and you're creating. Know that stability will just come with the gig. You don't have to be attached to results. And I see that no strings attached. You're not attaching yourself to anything that doesn't serve you, any mentality that doesn't serve you. I see that you're really improving in the ways of learning how to just let go and let it flow to you. And let God and spirit just lift you up to where it is you're meant to be. And it's not like you're just putting all the energy and effort into the universe. I said that wrong. It's not like you're just allowing the energy and the effort and all of that to come from the universe. You're putting that energy and that effort out into the world as well. You're putting in the work as well. And because of that, and because you're putting in that work, but also learning how to lean more back into your yin energy, which is just letting it flow, letting it go. I did it. I'm done. It is what it is. Because you're stepping into that energy and you're allowing for that to happen, you're going to see massive, beautiful results. And it's, you're going to see what it is that you want to see. Like, don't doubt yourself. Okay, let's see what it is that you guys are going to be letting go of. Oh, also, in regards to what it is that is going to be improving, if you've been feeling like, again, because I feel like us creatives, which again, pile 3, the creator, us creators, sorry about that, us creators can sometimes quit before we get to the end. Okay, even though it doesn't really stop, we will always be creators. Okay, until we die. Okay, until we die, we will always be creators, and even then. So don't quit before the job's done. Don't quit before the job's done just because the job is a little bit tougher than you thought it might be. And I see that you guys that's going to be improving. Like, you're going to stick to your path. You're going to find yourself committing and buckling down to committing towards your goals, your dreams, your passions, the things that light you up, the things that keep you on fire and inspired. Okay, so let's go ahead and again look into what it is that you guys are going to be leaving behind. 10 of Wands. And now I'm hearing that song Pressure in that movie Encanto. Oh, I think that's what it's called. Encanto song, pressure like it never stop. So with the 10 of Wands, what are you leaving behind? That pressure that you place upon yourself. Okay, come through. That pressure that you place upon yourself, you're leaving that behind. You're letting that go. All that weight that you place on yourself is not going to help you in your creative endeavors. Just let things happen naturally, and that's when you're better at flowing. Some of you guys like dancing, even if you don't feel like you're good at it. Sometimes you just like to dance alone, or you just like dancing, whatever. I think that will be beneficial to you in regards to like letting go of pressure, stress, and just letting it go. I feel like you guys are like me, where it's like I get really stressed out. I really do. I get stressed out about like little fucking things. So if you're like that type that gets really stressed out, just like dance, exercise, do something to let that energy go, because it's not serving you. That's just advice, but I do see that you guys are going to be letting it go. Okay, let's see what it is that they're leaving behind. Group number 3. I'm seeing the Devil. So some of you guys, it could be like addictions, it could be toxic connections, relationships, toxic thoughts or patterns, cycles. Let's see, what are they letting go of? Hold on. So we have the Chariot, and we also have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this is like saying what I said before, like you're letting go of the dream in order for it to be able to actually happen, because I feel like you guys could like want to, like when you're in the yang energy, you're action oriented, but also you could be in that toxic yang energy where it's like you want to be in control. You know what I'm saying? Where you're trying to control too much instead of just letting things flow. So I see that that's what it is that you guys are going to be letting go of the success in order for it to come to you, letting go of the manifestation in order for it to arrive. Okay, basically. Okay, and you could also be letting go of pressures from family members, and because I feel like pressures from family members and also society is what I'm hearing. Because sometimes it's like you have these pressures from society and family members and just people in general, or even, you know, people you see on Instagram and things like that, to be at that certain level that they are, or be at a certain level in regards to your life. Oh, you're 30 years old, you should have a car, you should have a house, you should have this, you should have that. If you don't have any of these things, then oh my God, you are not where you're meant to be in life, you suck, da 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 da. No, you're letting that mentality go, and you're really, again, accepting yourself for who you are and just showing up as your authentic self. So I see that is what is improving, and that's what you're letting go of. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok, that's down below, as well as the information to donate. I greatly appreciate it, but it is not required. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.